Abundance, my light beams. I'm Nina here with Mystic Healing and Tarot by Nina, and this is a channel for healing and expansion. So welcome to it. If this is your first time here, please take this time to subscribe to the journey and keep the notification bells on so that you are up to date with all the spiritual tea as I spill it. Also, if you could hit the like button, just a small gesture that does a big thing for me. And if this message resonates with you, please feel free. I'd love to hear any comments, feedback, anything that we can put in the collective to raise the vibration. I'm here for it. So, friends, let's get into this message. So we're going to start off with the current energy that we are in with this Mercury retrograde. But I feel like this isn't just a Mercury retrograde message because we're in several retrogrades. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 retrogrades currently going on. Okay. So I feel like that is very important. But we are stepping right into the last Mercury retrograde of this season. This retrograde is going to be in the energy of Libra. Libra is a sign of fairness, justice, balance, partnerships, cooperation. So with this retrograde, meaning going back, or the illusion of going back, this obviously always brings past energies, past feelings, but this is about taking control of it, like Libras do, and finding the balance, finding the peace, but knowing that you have to be the person to create it. We are the creators of our happiness, our peace, our balance, our joy, all of the above, okay? So, the retrogrades that we do have, we have the Saturn, which ends on October 10th. Okay, Saturn is all about our structure, our responsibilities, our habits. All of these things have been triggered and highlighted so that we can become more disciplined, so that we can create boundaries and better habits. Okay, we also have this Jupiter retrograde, which is all about our growth, our expansion, our ideas, our endeavors. And this started on June 20th, and it will be going all the way through to October 17th. And then we have Uranus. So Uranus is about our delusions. It is about our hidden desires, our passions, dream. Okay, so we have the Uranus retrograde, which started on August 19th and will be going all the way through to January 18th. Uranus is the planet of change. It is the planet of our inspirations, our rebellion, our authenticity. It is about reformation and definitely a lot of Aquarian energy. It is like revising. Okay. Mercury, which wait, no, let's do Pluto. So Pluto went into retrograde April 27th through October 6th. So we're getting ready to end it. Let me just tell you something about Pluto retrograde. Pluto this bitch always goes out with a bang. Pluto is the planet of our secrets, our darkness, our skeletons, our triggers. It's a planet where we transform, where we're able to. Okay, so we have the Uranus retrograde, which started on August 19th and will be going all the way through to January 18th. Uranus is the planet of change. It is the planet of our inspirations, our rebellion, our authenticity. It is about reformation and definitely a lot of Aquarian energy. It is like revising. Okay. Mercury, which wait, no, let's do Pluto. So Pluto went into retrograde April 27th through October 6th. So we're getting ready to end it. Let me just tell you something about Pluto retrograde. This bitch always goes out with a bang. Pluto is the planet of our secrets, our darkness, our skeletons, our triggers. It's a planet where we transform, where we're able to transmute. This is a really big thing, especially with all these things. And this Chiron, which Chiron is the planet of how we heal ourselves, our hidden trauma, our childhood trauma, our inner child wounds. Okay, and the Chiron is in the sign of Aries, and that is about taking. I'm combining these because it's important. So I know it sounds like I'm skipping, but I'm not skipping, friend. I promise I'm going to make a point. So, the Chiron with this inner child thing, it's like a lot of our inner child wounds have been triggered. There's been a lot of discomfort, but this is about, with this Aries energy, really taking accountability and responsibility and having compassion towards the other ones, and just, you know what I mean, moving forward, doing different, doing better, and making that change best for self. The Pluto retrograde, like I said, is ending October 6th. So it's all of this dark. There's a lot of dark, heavy energy, but it's not going to last. You know, they say weeping may endure for a night. Joy is coming in the morning. That's what I feel like is going to happen at the end of this Mercury retrograde, because it's in the sign of Libra. It started on the 27th and it's going all the way till October 17th. Okay, and this is in the sign of Libra, so it's about justice, fairness, balance, duality, being able to have that peaceful. The other thing was karma, like karmic justice. Okay, so this is where we are at. So I really feel like with this, here are the downloads that I got for the Mercury retrograde. I do feel like there are going to be a lot of tech, because Mercury rules technology. It rules our mind. It rules travel. It rules any type of communication. So I do feel like there are going to be past communication coming, but this person could just be coming from the past just to offer you a "you were right," or, you know what I mean. There's justice in that small thing. Not in everything, unless it's like a close family thing. There could be reconciliations, but I do feel like there's justice as far as there's some karmic relief. Some of you guys are going to feel compelled to maybe tell somebody that you saw a different side of the situation that you didn't see. You know what I mean? That apology, or like I said, whatever side you may lie on it. But this I feel like there's a situation where it's like we're placed to see the other side of things, and like a wife swap. You know how, like, when those kids come, you still appreciate what you have, and you don't always appreciate what you have until you lose it. So I feel like there could be a change, and I also feel like with that balance has to do that there's a balance where there could have been, you had a lot and then you had none. Okay, and this is going to leave us at a balance where this balance is very humbling. Okay, it is very humbling because there's an understanding of, you know what I mean, the pattern of life, like what goes up will come down, must come down. And you have to know that you have to be able to be up and come down to know that you can get back up. Okay, and it's a humbling thing, and it's to hold a better position when you are on top the next time. This is about that going back. Also has to do with knowing that this isn't a punishment, the going back. It's not any slight against you. This is about you being able to take an opportunity to perfect what life you are creating. Okay, and so if you have to go back for some karmic stuff, or for some for downtime, in order to find the balance, in order to find, you know what I mean, to be able to, the overall thing that I feel like has been for us taking accountability. If everybody took accountability for themselves, for their trauma, for everything, this would be a much happier world. There's so many people pointing the finger, I did this because blah, blah, blah. If you just held on to your side of it, we would be at so much more peace. Okay, so let's pull cards on the effects of this energy, how this energy is going to affect the collective. Okay, so with this balance, this is the Empress energy. So this could be a balance, I feel like, with the parent-child, mother-child relationship, whether you're on the side of being the child or you being on the side of the mother. But there is definitely appreciation. There is growth. There is nurturing. This is also a fertile time for some people coming out of this season, with this Empress energy. Also with this Four of Coins, I've mentioned this in my lives and with clients. I feel like this season is going to bring the justice in regards to housing, your stability, your base, you know what I mean? This is the Four of Coins. So I really feel like this is about your safety. Okay? And maybe the safety isn't exactly to where you're working for, but it's yours and you're safe. Okay? This is a very strong starting structure. it's going to grow because, you know what I mean? That's the whole plan. All right. The other thing is coming together, partnerships, relationships coming together, working together, cooperation, understanding and appreciation. This is like if this is like new relationships, this is a spiritual union. This is a different type of relationship. This is a spiritual connection. This is a cooperation. This is a two different things coming together, which again is this balance. Because maybe sometimes what we think we want is not what we need. Like maybe you need somebody the opposite. So together, I'm the yin, you're the yang, and together it is whole. Okay? But I have to be whole completely in my yin and accepting my yin as they have to be with their yang. Okay? Also here with this 5 of coins, I feel like this is justice in regards to maybe you felt left out in the cold. Maybe you were put out. Maybe you were fired from your job. Whatever this 5 of Pentacles is, you felt shit on. And I feel like there's effects of justice in regards to that, where this was to give you some sort of confidence, freedom, and knowing that like this comes from like first self-validation, okay? But I do feel like this is the lost souls feeling found, the blind finally seeing, the lost finally getting led, okay? What influences, outside influences can we expect? Okay, so this is Ace of Wands. So this could be new beginnings, passionate new beginnings. This could be artistic new beginnings, new ideas with your business, like a new part of it, a new hobby, a new craft, a new something that you love. Also with this 9 of Swords, this is peace. Like this is about finding peace within your situation and really stepping outside of it. And it's like knowing that you don't have to know like how it's going to happen, but that this is a mental space, and relieving yourself of this mental, nothing's happening to you, everything is happening for you. And this is about you knowing that you have to learn self-control when it comes to your thoughts, when it comes to your mind, when it comes to these things. And pay attention to 9s, pay attention to the insomnia, the headaches, things of that nature, because I feel like this is an outside influence. Like people could be trying to disturb maybe a peace that you have. Also, with this King of Swords, this could be like a hierarchy, like a boss or whatever. This is some people being extra harsh. Or this could be somebody who was harsh, where it's like there's a change, or there's a justice or an apology. Or this could even be like, if this is a work situation for some people, it could be a promotion, a justice in that, or like a better offer somewhere else if you were fired. And also, I feel like this is about winning. Like, this made me feel like with the 10 of Swords, they might have won the battle, but you win the war. And that's the justice for some of you guys. And you won the battle by not fighting. You won the battle by letting them drown themselves. Let's see. What do we need to know? What do we need to know to grow? See what I say? Karma. There's nothing from there's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. Okay, so there is some sort of karma. This could be like a past life, like literally a past life where you were another soul, or this could be when you were a completely different person. Okay, but it has to still be addressed, because some people feel like, oh, you completely change. Oh, and I'm not that person anymore. You still have to take accountability for the person that you were before you can be whole in this person. Okay, so there's a karmic justice in that. There's some, like, this is about doing the right thing. That's what this retrograde. Do the right thing. Okay, justice will be served when people do the right thing. Okay, also with this says invite help. Invite the divine to pursue you seriously. Just say, I'm finally ready. God, pursue me. Invite help. So what you need to know is that you need to ask for help. We have free will. So, you know what I mean? You have to ask for it. You have to ask. You have, like, people don't want something until they're ready for it, okay? And so when you are truly tired of being sick and tired, you will ask. And that is so sad that it takes us, like, towards, like, you are tired of hitting your head up against the wall with your free will until you finally, but when you do that, there has to be a complete surrender. You have to completely see things in the divine's way, okay? Invite that help. Also, the allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. So the reality of things is that you don't know. The reality of things is that you've been fucking up. Okay? And so you need to allow things to unfold in the right way. And in the unfolding, you may not know, but it's not for you to know. Okay? It's for you to grow. That rhymed. Okay? Also acceptance. Radical acceptance is now opens up the flow. So there needs to be open flow and allowance. I am open to receiving. I am open to understanding. I am open to releasing so that I can receive. The justice may come from, you know what I mean, some of you guys getting out of your own way and stop self-sabotaging, okay? Stop being so hard-headed, because it could be putting you further behind. This is the right action. I don't know how to pronounce this. Abaringaha literally means let everything that wants to go, and everything that wants to come. Okay? This is that, what's that affirmation they've been saying on TikTok? I don't chase, I attract. This is about that attraction, okay? That's the right action. The right action is to be still, okay? And to flow, not to force, okay? Also to trust in this transformation. Transformation is a releasing of things in order to gain new things. It's a regeneration. You know what I mean? It's a change of the states of like our environments and our reality. And there has to be a trust in the divine. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longing, trusting. You know exactly how to handle them. So it's like, if you trust, this is how you us posting the right things and saying the right things in regards to God, and wearing the right outfits, and you know, walking, making things look a certain way is nothing when it comes down to, do you really trust me, says God? Do you really trust me? You know what I mean? Because do you really, like, trust? Because we say that all day, but we rarely just fully put our full trust, because we don't know. We don't trust what we don't know. But if you don't trust what you don't know, do you really believe? Are you really a believer of God, or are you just saying that? That's been a big thing. So this is true offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it into love. So this is about surrendering, giving it to God. That's what this season is. Maybe you've been struggling for so long because you had to get to this point of being tired of you to see the different way. This is the true offering of your surrender, your true offering of, you know what I mean, allowing the divine, believing in the divine. That's what you need to know to grow. That all you need is God in this season. And God is going to help be the one to heal you, guide you, nurture you, and you have to, that's like the true offering that you can make for, like, this partnership. And this is, you know, you have to give in order to receive with God as well. But when he gives, it's much grander. Okay, so keep that in mind. Like, whew, what is the spiritual work and things that we need to, okay, so the spiritual work and things that we need to be mindful and reflect on. Spiritual gifts. You're in the process of developing and fine-tuning your spiritual gifts. So these things could be on fleek. Also know that you're in if you are somebody who's spiritually gifted, you could experience, like, certain peaks or certain changes, just so that you learn how to balance them. Okay. This is all about us really taking self-control and control and you know what I mean, embracing the control, but in a positive way. Also, intuition. You're learning to embrace trust in your inner knowing. So, Mercury rules the mind. So, I do feel like our intuitive downloads could be on fleek. Our dreams, all those type of messages. People who don't usually get messages could get messages, and it's important. You're learning to embrace your inner knowing. Okay, know that the answers and all that stuff, God is always there. Maybe not in the way that you perceived or expected or wanted, but it's there. And so you have to allow, and you have to be open to receiving it, and you have to release these limiting beliefs. The situation calls for reprogramming your belief system. The belief system, what I just said. Do you believe, or is this just something that you act like and you're really, really good at it? Because fuck what, you know what I'm saying? All this, whatever, because God created me, I could cuss. He knows I was going to do that. Fuck what everybody here has to say, or what shit looks like to them. If you believe in God and you love God and you trust God, you have to do what God is putting on your heart. This isn't a fucking game. It's not a game. And y'all be playing. And also with these limiting beliefs, you be limiting like the intuitive stuff. Like, no, that can't happen. Are you God? I'm sorry, I thought you were. No, so you don't get to put a limit. You don't get to say what's possible, what isn't possible. You just get to do. Or you cannot do, and you could be where you are and be, you know what I'm saying, there forever. You know what I mean? There's no growth. But know that the angels, the divine guidance, all of those things are there, but it has to be accepted. Synchronicities, 4-4. Allow the magic to unfold as synchronistic events lead you into a new direction. So don't be afraid to go into this new direction. Some of you guys have been getting these synchronicities, but you're too afraid to move because you're like, oh, I don't want to, I put in too much here, whatever. Everything that you put into the universe, you take with you, okay? And so let this be an opportunity to perfect what you already have. Let it be an opportunity to recreate, revamp, reset. But don't look at it as like you're losing or leaving anything, because it's not on you, it's in you, baby. And you don't never need to forget about that. It's not on you, it's in you. Okay, so everything that you do, everything that you put out, everything, all that karma is a good and a bad thing. It's what you put out, you will receive. The law of attraction. Okay? And so there has to be justice. Sometimes things can, with certain acts, things will be slowed down. Speed it up. Maybe some of you guys need to do the right thing. Just do the right thing. Because you're not doing it for this person, maybe. You're doing it for an overall thing. You're doing it for you, for your overall release and growth. So that you can get past this. Because there's no, you know what I mean? Whatever this is, there's no way around it. It's going to, whatever is not settled is going to reappear. Okay? So, with this backtracking season, get the shit out the way. All right? Okay? So, stay tuned because I have the overall Libra season message. And I'm excited about it because I just am. So anyway, friend, if this message resonated with you, let me know. Please like it, love it, subscribe, keep the notification bells on, stay growing, stay healing, keep thriving. I love you.